Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Bulldogs will kick this away, start us off. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Single back, takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Catch made way down to the 25.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the running back takes the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Same tailback, another carry. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, Kirk's been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game. Every single year down in Jacksonville, the tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch and no return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's ball. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He'll throw it now. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here's the option play. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it's fielded at the 40. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida.
The Gators offense is on the move now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Or it's snapped to the back. It's Esther Middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Lagway. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Bringing it out, it's White. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bell. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Young. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They'll go hurry up here. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it second and short. Press coverage now from these DBs. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Wide open downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball ahead of his hands on time.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's another deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Stockton. That's caught. It's Frazier. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Hand off to the single back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Drop back here on third down. Pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Now here he goes. You saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And then first down, right back to the running game. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. looking downfield. It's Stockton. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Design quarterback run. Breaks free with room to run. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
Georgia 14, Florida 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To the air. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. First down from the 15. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air, it's Stockton. The sure hands, it's Thomas. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That completion sets up a third down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pocket breaking down. Nice grab. It's Branch. He'd be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Got the first down and still motoring. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. First and 10 play coming up. Leaning on the run game here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Georgia now operating in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
You can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Stockton. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without... And he's in for the score! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder what...
He's looking deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Extending the play now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looks right and lets it fly. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. And they knock through the PAT, the final play of this loss. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.